Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba, Hey, I can't afford a real musician or an orchestra or even a guitar, actually even a guy with a harmonica. So I kind of do that with my own mouth. Hey, welcome to Zach Collects. We are going to do something fun today. Different. I'm going to show you how you can customize something on the cheap. And you're going to be amazed at the results. I've been doing this for years and years and years. We're going to customize this here Dark Nuts Death Metal Batcycle. Boy, there's a long title there. It's the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batcycle for or from Dark Knights Death Metal. Now, in and of itself, it's a great piece. Wonderful sculpt. It's already got a nice wash on it, but I think we can make it better. So that's what we're going to do here on this edition of Zach Collects. So I'm going to take this sucker out of the package, and we're going to get to it right now, because why wait? See you in a second. So minus the plastic ties that held him prisoner in his little cage there, this is what it looks like in the package. Hello there, hello there. He's not tied down anymore. It's got a really nice form-fitting plastic base too, by the way. So you can actually do this, put them back in the package, and keep them in the package if that's what you so desire. It also comes, of course, every single McFarlane's DC Multiverse figure comes with one of these trading cards right back here. Kind of cool. And but you've probably seen that already. What we're doing here today that's a little bit different is I'm going to show you how to make this thing look a little bit cooler. But first, let's take a look at how it looks right this minute. Let me get rid of this, move it over here, and there you go. Okay, go ahead. All right. Now, cool. Tires are rubber. Yes, they are. At least they're rubber over plastic. The headlights are like a yellowish, so it kind of gives it that weird, eerie glow. As you can see, the bat demon bones that are on this motorcycle have already got a nice wash on them. They really do. Nicely detailed, which is McFarlane's way. Very nice. It's very cool. But like I said, we're going to make it a little bit better. Now, here's the motorcycle part of it. Here's the part that I'm not a big fan of. It all basically is one color with a wash. We need to go in there and we need to jazz that up a little bit. So that's what we're going to do right here on this edition of Zach Collects. Cool bike though. Isn't that cool? It's great. And I'm waiting for the Dark Knights Death Metal Batman, which is this Batman holding a scythe, and he's going to sit on that. So we'll do that as an update. But good cycle, good size. It fits a 7-inch figure. Will also fit a 6-inch figure. And let's just start doing this thing, shall we? Right back. Okay, here we are, nice and tight. Nice little close-up here. Very nicely, like I said, nicely detailed as it is. I don't need to go fuzzy on me. But you see how we can maybe go in there and maybe jazz it up with some black? Hit that with some, a little bit of marker maybe? Or some paint. Well, in this case, as you saw probably from my thumbnail, I like to go cheapo. Cheapo! So we're going to be using Sharpez. This is the fine, and we're going to use the ultra fine. Okay, and that's to jazz up the black. So, without further ado, let's do it. Yeah, I was drinking again, sorry. It's my new tripod. It's not exactly the most stable thing in the universe. Do apologize for that. Let's see what we can get here. Now, I've never done this before. This is like me doing something I've never done before, okay? So we're going to try that out right now. One of my favorite things to use is an ultra-fine Sharpie. I love using ultra-fine Sharpies. Like, see, I can go in here, and I can get in here. You see that? See what I'm doing there? Okay, so that's kind of cool, right? And maybe add a little dark in here. Just a little black, just a little bit, just little touches here and there, you know? There we go. And we'll paint a nice little happy tree over here and some pretty blue skies to make you feel tranquil. And don't you feel like getting the lemonade out right now and trying this out yourself? And I don't know, maybe grabbing a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beverages, because as you know, I don't drink. So as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just adding a few black lines here and there. Now, you know, if you make a mess, Sharpies are forgiving to begin with. You see what happened there? It rubbed away. Now, just that has helped out a lot. But let's see what else we can do. Can we go in here and oh, now see, there you go. See? A little bit of lines in here. Yeah. There you go. And we'll make a pretty little pumpkin over here. And a little bunch of rainbows. And see, like right in there, that should be just black. That should just be black. You don't need to see that. It doesn't all have to be gray. See what I mean? Now look, we've only been doing just a little bit so far, and it's already looking better. It's already looking a little more custom. At least I think so. And we'll continue to do that. In here, it's a little bit of black. Sure, let's go in here. Let's go in here. Let's do that. Yeah, the ultrafines are nice. Now, if you really want to go crazy, you can go to an art store and get these really expensive pens that are just nuts. But, you know, I don't like to go that kind of crazy. Now, see what we got so far? Now, that already looks better. Just that. Just gives it a little bit of extra depth, a little bit of extra oomph, if you will. You know, I'm not going to do every single tiny little thing. I just kind of wanted you to get the idea. So what you need to do is, like, wherever you see an area that you think that should be black, make it black, man. Just go in there, like the manifolds. Manifolds are never clean. And this is, you know, a dirty, horrible planet where there's all kinds of horrible monsters and creatures. And he's been running around in the desert and all that crazy stuff's going on. It wouldn't be clean and pristine. No, it would be messed up, man. So there's that, and we're gonna do everything. We're gonna do all the manifolds. Yeah, we do those things right there. Those look good. Let's make those a little bit black right there. That sounds good, right in there, huh? Yeah. Okay, that should be black too. Yeah, that would be better black. So you see what we're doing so far. We are just bringing out detail. So, oh, this is important too. I hate it when they do this. So here we have a muffler. Clearly we have, if I can get over there, we clearly have a muffler. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, let me move this box right here. Let me get that out of the way. Go away. Okay. So here we have a muffler. See that? A muffler that clean? Really? A muffler as clean as that? I don't think so, baby. No. So we're definitely going to jazz that up. Now, actually, to tell you the truth, for something that big, that size, this is what I do. I get the fine Sharpie. Right here. Thank you very much. And let's see if I can bring that out a little bit. There we go. So I get the fine Sharpie, and I get right in there, and I just kind of drill it in. Just drill that sucker in there. There you go. Just drill it in. Make it dark. We're going to make a happy little fish swimming in the stream. And he's going to be smoking a pipe and telling children fanciful tales. And making his mufflers blackened because they've been muffling down the road, doing some mufflers stuff. So there we go. Now see, the mufflers already are starting to look better. We can do a bit better than that, I think. And we will, too. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to jazz this up all the way now because you get the idea. You know, using the Sharpie fine, Sharpie Ultra Fine. And when we come back, you're going to get to see what it looks like all jazzed up and with the Sharpies. And then after that, then we're going to do the wash with the shoe polish. Yes, shoe polish. Yes, it is shoe polish. Cosplay Chris taught me this, and it looks really good. Okay. Let's take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think by now you can see how I've dirtied up the engine. Now, doesn't that look a little bit, I don't know, more realistic? I think it does. I'm not totally done with that yet. I mean, I'm still working on it. It's still a work in progress, but take a look at what we're doing here. You see I've added some black. Got some dirty elements. The manifolds are dirty, as they should be. You know, so this is my tip to you. Anywhere where you see crevices, pits, indentions, things that are a part of the sculpt that looks like, by golly, they should be dirtied up. They should be highlighted. See how I did the shock absorber? And it's not perfect because I'm kind of doing this on the fly. I'm kind of doing it fast because I'm just trying to show you guys some techniques here that you may or may not know about. Now, here we go. Here we go with the dangerous one. Here is the thing that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to see this. What would it look like if we put another wash on them? Now, I'm using a brown shoe polish on this guy. And not everything's going to get it either, by the way. And you'll see in a second. Because you don't want to get brown shoe polish like on the eyeballs, which I just did. So we're just going to see what it looks like if we add some brown. Now let's see if we can take a wet paper towel and wipe off this. And see what happens? You get kind of a wash effect, don't you? Kind of a wash kind of a look. Not everything is going to stick. I'm going to get that off the eyeball for sure. There we go. Oh, no, please, no, 1,000 times no, not on the eyeball. But you see how we're getting kind of a wash effect? Look at that. Look how it's bringing out highlights, in fact. That's kind of cool, right? So there's that. I did only did one side, so there's the other side that isn't done. And there's the side that's got a little bit of the wash. And let's go over here. There you see. So you paint your happy little birds flying in the air. And over here, we have the happy little pterodactyl waiting to come and eat the birds. And because that's what pterodactyls do. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to put some wash on this sucker. And we're going to come back and take a look at it. Okay? All right. Okay, me brothers and sisters and dogs and cats. Here's the thing. Lots of people, they'll go ahead and they'll take you through every single step and every single bit. I'm not going to do that. I just wanted to show you how to do this. Now, you saw what I was using. I used the ultra-fine Sharpie to get in there. Then I used the fine Sharpie for bigger areas. And again, these are recesses. This is like pipes. This is panel lining, things like that. Now, sure, you can do a black wash on them. I mean, you can absolutely do that. And that would work too. I like doing the Sharpie method. You see, let's look at the kind of results I got. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? No, here's the other side, because I didn't do the other side. Now, do you want that? All that flatness? Or do you want the hotness? Little bit of, all we're doing is just a tiny little bit of work. I mean, it takes you some time. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'll take you on this guy with the wash on the bones. It'll take you a little while. You know what? I left a little bit of wash on the pipe too. See how that looks like rust? That actually works, doesn't it? Okay, so that's what we do. We use the Sharpies to get in there and to do some detailing to bring out some highlights. Now, here's what we got with the wash. Now, this was just brown shoe polish. Okay, and we went in with brown shoe polish, and we put some brown shoe polish on it, and then we went in with a damp cloth and wiped off. So we're creating a wash with the brown shoe polish. And look at the difference. There's with it, and there's without it. It still looks cool the way it came. I mean, don't get me wrong, but here's without it, and here is with it. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you the difference right here, live camera, not time lapse. This is what we look like with the brown shoe polish. Look at the bones. Look at the detailing now. It just gives them such a complexity. Very nice. I'm a bit of an artist, by the way. I've been a graphic artist in my lives. Past life, I was a graphic artist. I designed plush animals and mylar balloons and cartoons and all kinds of things. Comic books. I mean, not mainstream comic books. Comic books that no one bought. So here it is with the wash. And here it is without the wash. Well, I got a little bit of wash over here. It's because it dripped over. But here's without. And here is with. I think you'll agree. This makes it just so hot. Oh, yeah, by the way, I did the foot pegs, too. See the foot pegs? They should be black. Over here, just plain gray plastic, baby. Oh. Over here, though, by golly, they look like real foot pegs, don't they? Foot pegs usually are black. And I do like the brown. I do like the brown wash on the pipes. It makes it look a little bit rusty. That's kind of a nice look. Now, I am not done with this by any stretch. So more than likely what I'll do is I will do an update on it so you can get a better look at the whole thing when she's all done. But really liking what's happening here. Really liking the color. It looks richer. It looks, I don't know, more bad A, as they say. Okay, well, there you have it. I just kind of wanted to give you a brief rundown of what we can do with this Dark Knight's Metal Batcycle from McFarlane Toys, their DC Multiverse collection. Pretty cool stuff. And you know what else is pretty cool? Having you join me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being a part of Zach Collects. And if you're not, then like, subscribe, share, be a part of the Zach Collects community. I love talking to you, by the way. I'll answer you if you talk to me. I promise you I will. And you can also see me on TikTok. Zach Collects is on TikTok. I do, we show action figures and so forth, but we also do some other things as well. Cool stuff. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you this up close and personal. Look at the detailing on that seat. McFarlane. If only they had just thrown some more wash, some more paint on this thing, like they used to do in the old days. In his old days, when he had his spawn lines. Anyway, love it. Love you. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. And this is Zach Collect saying goodbye. Adios. Farewell.